Hey, Claude Pelanne here, Affiliate Starting Line. Welcome. This is going to be the continuation of the SEOmoz Beginner's Guide to SEO video series, and this is the last part, 7D, of Chapter 7. Now, in the first part, let's go back to the top here. You know, in Chapter 7, we saw that in one video, we saw the link signals that search engines use to figure out the value of a link. We learned some link basics, that is 3 different approaches you can use to generate links. Then we took a look at the different tools you can use to measure, to get some sort of the metrics of the quality of the links you're going to be finding and trying to get to. And now, in the last part here, we're going to look at some sample strategies. In the sidebar, it explains that if you're a small site, you might be able to use manual link building, going after looking for directories, link requests, and link exchanges that could be part of your equation. But if you're a bigger company with lots of pages, you need more scalable approaches. And it's, you know, it suggests that if you use keywords and phrases in a search to see what the search engine results gives you, you might be able to find sites that are complementary to you, not directly competitive, but complementary to you, that you can try to contact by email, fill out their forms, call them on the phone, send them snail mail, try to start a relationship so that you can get backlinks from relevant, authoritative sites. So that's what it suggests. And then it comes up here on the left-hand side, pardon me, and it gives you 5 different types of strategies you can use. These are by no means the only strategies, but so it says, for example, many sites offer directories or listings. And one way to do that is to go to the search engine, type in the all in title attribute in the search box, and see what pops up. So here's an example. Here's all in title rowing training. So let's say I manufacture a rowing machine, and I would use this attribute in the search. And what it's going to give me here are all the top sites that have rowing training in them. And you can see here, there's 3,320 results. So I would go through these and see, gee, is there anything in here, a site that's got authority, high page rank, I mean, using some of the techniques in the chapter, and can I contact them, email, direct mail, call them, whatever, and see if I can strike up a relationship and get a link back and build my link strategy around that approach. So that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is getting your customers to put on their site a badge, a partnership badge. That's a graphic that you create in your company or yourself with a link back to your website, and that they can put on their website as a measure of alliance with you, as a measure of the recognition of what you have to offer. And then if people click that badge, they come back to your site, and that offers some interesting backlink possibilities. You can also, number 3 here is build a blog for your company. The search engines loves blogs. We already saw that earlier in the chapter because they're valuable information. They're entertaining resource. It's always fresh, and they love to go back to blogs to see what's going on. Another way is you to create content that inspires viral net sharing and natural linking. So create an ebook, a video, a podcast, something that can be taken and shared and referred to. You know, electronic products are very good for that. Ebooks are great for that. And something that can move around virally and create some backlinks to your site that way. And then another way is by building content that can be shared through a citation-based licensing agreement. In other words, put your product out there under copyright. And there's an outfit called Creative Commons, which is, let's go find them, right here, Creative Commons. And you can come in here and create a license tag that you can put on your site that is very specific about how you want your material to be shared and reproduced, and for commercial use, non-commercial use. There are 6 different options here that allow you to license your work. It's complementary to copyright law, but it adds a certain authority, and it creates a framework around which your material gets shared. And so that's really kind of it. And then at the last part of the chapter, it talks about buying links, and it basically says don't do it. Search engines are always looking for ways that are being gamed, and you know, the algorithms are getting more sophisticated. If they find you buying links, you're going to get de-indexed and banned and all the rest. It's not worth it. So that's it. That is basically Chapter 7 of the SEOmoz Beginner's Guide to SEO. And I think it's one of the most important chapters. There's a lot of material in it. You learn a lot by going through it and taking some of what they have to offer and applying it. So that's what you ought to do. The next chapter that we're going to cover, the next video, will be about search engine tools and services. So we're going to get into the webmaster tools and seeing how you can actually take the information and get some data around your website from these tools and services and better refine your marketing campaigns. So that's it. I hope this has been helpful. This is Claude Pelanne, Affiliate Starting Line. Stay with it, stay well, and we'll talk to you soon.